Hello everybody, this is Zach King of all YouTubers, and welcome to another big, brand new video. In this video today, I have a lot of brand new information to go over about something big is on the horizon. So, without any further hesitations, without any further ado, let's begin. So, first I want to talk about what is something big that's over the horizon. Like, what is going, and audience is like, what is going on in this video that made you want to make this video? And what is the reason why you wanted to make this video? And what is this video even about? Really good questions, audience. So the reason why I wanted to make this video is because it is something really, really big. What made me want to make this video is creativity and imaginary stuff that I can think of. And I would adore the stuff that I do. And in this video here today is something big y'all have been waiting for a very, very long time. Do you know a video game called Crash, Mind of a Mutant? If y'all do remember, part 1 of that big video game was 23 missions, and if you have been playing that your whole entire life with childhood memories and nostalgia, if you have been playing this video game your whole entire life, comment down below if you have, and comment down below the word nostalgia. And if you have played the video game before, leave your answers down in the comment section below. I did play this game when I was a kid. I did play this game even though I've grown up as an adult, even though I still played it through the years. Comment down below. So, in this video, a big brand new video game is on the horizon. It is something that I've never actually made before. This is my very, very, very first time talking about this big major thing. This big major video game is in the works, and I am super duper excited to do something about this. First, before I even go with this pile, I want to start off with this pile. Okay, so basically, this is the title of the video game itself. It says Crash, Mind of a Mutant 2, Cortex Strikes Back. It is something really, really big. I myself cannot wait to make this video game. I cannot wait. Sorry about that, dogs barking. Because they're like, you're good. It's just dogs do their normal thing, and I love that. Okay, so this is the concept art of this basketball machine. This is a basketball machine. If you don't know what that even is, basically, there's this little basketball thing that shoots out. And right here is Crunch Bandicoot. Over here is Embryo. And this is Coco Bandicoot in the basketball machine. That's one of the missions from Crash, Mind of a Mutant Part 1. This is the concept art of the junkyard from Crash, Mind of a Mutant Part 1. That's TNT. Right there. That's the gate. That sludge. The mutant. You jack with your shoe that Crash gets. Meaning like kick the mutant with one swipe, with one kick. You defeat it and you get on this sludge as your mutant / pet. And this is the thing you come out of. This is the concept art of the one part you go out of to your left of Crash Bandicoot's house. You go this way. There's this bridge that takes you through the bushes. And that takes you to the cliffside range with these totems, with these dandelions, with these kind of platforms. And this is a green Radnishin, which is a creature from the Ratsicle Kingdom. It's a place, but you'll hear more about it later in this video. This is the punching bag for Crash Bandicoot. This is a concept art of Wumpa Island itself. No, Wumpa Island Resistance. Oh, that's funny. This is the water that's up here. This is a land up top. This is Crash Bandicoot's house with the pass. That's your save state. Look at little totem. If you click on it, it will say, do you wish to save your game? Yes or no? Yes, if your save files can overwrite your save files and all that. This is the Doominator, which you go in as a mission 22. And mission 23 is defeat Cortex, which is the final mission in part 1 of Crash Mind of a Mutant. This is the concept art of the desert in Crash Mind of a Mutant. This is a sniper. A sniper basically shoots out these purple things. It's a ranged attack, means it's a shooting mutant. This is a Radnishin, which is a minion of the Ratsicle Kingdom. And is a main enemy of Wumpa Island and Engine's minions. And this is one of the biggest mutants in Crash Mind of a Mutant, Scorpilla. If you don't know who Scorpilla is, she is a beauty. She's a purple mutant. She uses her tail to... It's attack. And she uses her chest to... and smash that floor like that. That's a seesaw. That is a bouncy thing. This is the double the mojo you collect. The double the mojo you collect, the more you get times 2, times 4, times 16. It's about the mojo you collect. Speaking of mojo, how in the mojo? This is a mojo right here. This is bigger mojo means more money. And so basically, the gold mojo is more. Think the gold mojo is like 50 times mojo, 50 or 25. And the pink purple mojo is like 10 or 15. And the regular mojo is like, if you collect it, it gives you a single point. Now I want to move on to the story and the plot. What is even Crash Mind of a Mutant 2 Cortex Strikes Back even about? What's the video game about? What are the missions? What is supposed to happen in this video game? Well, it is a sequel to the original, but the sequel is way harder, way more than the original. Get ready for more adventures. Crash. Brand new video game is in the works. Okay. Here's the plot and the story. In the original sequel, Neo Cortex escaped the spacehead after the destruction began. An embryo is with him, separate on an unnamed planet, to collide with Wumpa Island and destroy everything it touches. Crash Bandicoot, Coco Bandicoot, and Crunch Bandicoot has to wake up the Doominator and fix it, and the Doominator has to destroy the unnamed planet to defeat Neo Alien Cortex, an embryo once and for all, because the mutants are better and way bigger. The locations have returned in a sequel to make this video game way better, and these returned locations from the original sequel are the Junkyard, the Ratsicle Kingdom, the Desert, Mount Grimley, and Nina's School. 5 locations from the original video game itself returned to the sequel. So that is the story and the plot. So the story and the plot is basically about this unnamed planet is on a collision course with Wumpa Island and Crash Bandicoot's house. And Crunch Bandicoot, Coco Bandicoot, and Crash Bandicoot has a plan to stop the unnamed planet from colliding. And you're like, how the heck is that even possible? Well, here are all of the missions. The original video game, Crash Mind of a Mutant, had 23 missions. Well, it's double that in this sequel. The triple it is, the more the fun. There is 35 missions in this video game. I know, it's a whole lot. So, mission 1 is go to Engine's Lair, which is to the left of the bushes. Keep going left, where the Ratsicle is. You sneeze, you turn that patch of water into ice. You go through there. You go through the underground looking thing. You go to open the gate. Click the buttons, open the gate. You go through an absolutely unprecedented deep. And then you come out the other way. See the peach. You collect the peach, which Wumpa fruit gives you more health. And you see this weird looking building that's Engine's Lair. Gonna go to Engine's Lair. And he's gonna basically tell you about this one dude that knows everything about the unnamed planet. And he says, go to the Ratsicle Kingdom. Maybe everybody knows about it there. And then so you have to go to the Ratsicle Kingdom. And then a guy that knows about basically like the unnamed planet, how to even get there. And so you return to Wumpa Island, which is mission number 3. You return to Wumpa Island, and then you talk to Coco Bandicoot. What's the big deal about this unnamed planet? What is going on? When will it collide? And then she says that you go to visit the junkyard. Maybe someone can help you there. So you travel to the junkyard, and then you go to this brand new area called the Junkyard Lab, in which you talk to Harry C. Footman, which is a sludge dude from Crash Mon of a Mutant Part 1, but he returned. But the triple sludge trio is there too. You talk to those guys. Maybe they know about the unnamed planet, how and where it came from. And they say, travel to Mount Grimley. Maybe someone knows about it there. And you travel to Mount Grimley, you're into Mount Grimley. And then after that, you talk to Uka Uka, which is from Crash Mon of a Mutant and Crash of the Titans. But he returned of the sequel of Mon of a Mutant. And maybe he knows about the secret weapon. So you return to Wumpa Island again, and you realize that these 8 evil crystal shards appeared at Wumpa Island at Crash Bandicoot's house. And you have to destroy the 8 evil crystal shards. And then you gotta find more information on the Doominator. Find more information and what is up with the Doominator. Why is it dormant? So I gotta somehow wake it up somehow. And then, that's mission 11. Mission 12 is to travel to Volcano Island, which is a brand new location on the coast of Wumpa Island. You travel to Volcano Island, and then there's this brand new boss, in which at the end of Crash of the Titans, in which Crash Bandicoot has to defeat Nina. So Nina came back. Nina Bandicoot came back as the first boss to defeat at Volcano Island. And she's like, okay, I admit defeat. Maybe there's more you need to know on the secret weapon. Go to my school. Maybe you know something there. And so you have to find more information on the secret weapon. And then you travel to the Dark Kingdom, in which is off coast of the junkyard. You walk past the junkyard to the Dark Kingdom, which is way more scarier than the junkyard. And then you visit the Dark Temple over there, and then you somehow a Titan mutant fight happened over there. So Crash Bandicoot has to fight all of them and get a brand new key that unlocks the gates at Nina's school with a brand new weapon. To the right, there's like a path of the entrance to there's an entrance to Nina's school. If you go over there and you find like the secret path, and then you gotta use the secret weapon, in which basically that's funny. The secret weapon allows you to shrink the unnamed planet, but it turns out that planet backfired and it grew the unnamed planet. And then you have to talk to Coco Bandicoot. Why is the unnamed planet growing from that secret weapon? And so you have to travel to Cortex's lab, which is in outer space. In which you have to travel to Mount Grimley. And there's this teleporter where Uka Uka is, with a Yakatopus is, Yakatopus, which is a bigger mutant that does musical attacks. You have to go past a Yakatopus and travel this bridge, and then you get to the teleporter, which teleports you to Cortex's lab. And then you go over there, and you press some buttons to do speed travel, warp travel, to pass the asteroid belt as of the mission 22. And then Mission 23 is to defeat the alien minions that is past the asteroid belt. And Mission 24, once you get back to Earth, you realize that Earth is in trouble. That these asteroids are heading towards Earth, and Crash Bandicoot has to destroy these asteroids before hitting Earth. And then you go to the moon, you find a door, and you find this secret-looking thing. So you blow up the unnamed planet, but that turns out that backfired and grew the unnamed planet even more. So you go back to Wampa Island, back down on Earth. And Mission 27 is wake up the Doominator, in which it jiggles and tries to find its way, but somehow it's not working. But Mission 28 is to find NV energy. NV is a type of mutant and genetic looking glass thing that goes like this, does that, and it controls you. So you gotta find NV energy, put it in the Doominator, and then somehow Crash Bandicoot has to grow bigger. And you're on the Doominator's shoulder, and you have to ride and control the Doominator robot yourself, and to stop the unnamed planet from colliding. And then you need to freeze time, which you have to find the Wampa time stopper, and which is in the Doominator itself. Gotta push that button, and then you travel to the unnamed planet, and then you unfreeze time, and then you defeat Alien, Neo, Cortex, and Embryo. So over time in this video game, the unnamed planet will get closer, closer, and closer, even in the middle and close to the ending of the video game. But the release date is unknown. So it's pretty interesting, but there's going to be more new information coming in a couple of days. I am super duper excited. Credits, comments, and the outro. Credits, comments, and the outro. Power Hour Squad, Kingdom of YouTuber Squad, and the Crash Bandicoot Mutant Squad. See you on the next video. Reese's to the pieces out. My Kingdom of YouTubers team is still working hard on this brand new video game. I am super duper excited. I don't know why I did this. Reese's pieces out.